Hey guys, welcome back to Roundtable Talk, where I dissect, analyse and review the latest releases as well as some old classics. You're joining me here today, a very exciting day. Some new music from the legend that is Mr. Kanye West. Very excited to get into this. It is an understatement to say that I am a Kanye West fan. He really is the reason that I love music so much, the reason that I got into hip-hop all those years ago when he was coming up. Late Registration might be my favourite album of all time. And I have a place in my heart for each of Kanye's projects, really. Of course, the man himself is controversial, has some very strange opinions on a lot of different things, but musically, I still believe he's the most important artist of the last 20 to 25 years, and anything that he drops is an exciting moment for me. Unsure what we're going to get from this track. Wash Us in the Blood features Travis Scott. I believe a demo of it had leaked before. I haven't heard not even a snippet of this track. I am going to react to the video as well, but yeah, not sure what we're going to get. I have a feeling, I think I read rumours a while ago that Kanye was going in a more of a Yeezus direction. And I feel like that'll be interesting to see how that blends with the stuff he was doing on the last album, obviously purely Christian focused. So yeah, I'm excited to hear this. But before I do jump in, please do remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and follow me on all the social links below. Really appreciate it. All that said, let's get into this premiere. Let's just dive in. This is Kanye West featuring Travis Scott with Wash Us in the Blood.
Come rain, come up. Southside let it bang. Outside let it rain. Rain down on the pain. Rain down on the slain. Wash us in the blood. Drop this for the thugs. No, I grew up in the mud. The top is that enough. Is there anybody here that can say no matter how much you play? It was the blood that whole life being thugs. No choice selling drugs. Southside what it does. Rain down on us. Holy Spirit come down. Holy Spirit come down. Holy Spirit help now. No choice selling drugs. Genocide what it does.
I'm in the federal. Squad box you in like a sectional. You walk through the blast and the residue.
They wanna edit the interviews. They wanna take it to interludes. Cut a whole sentence to interlude. You know that it's fake if it's in the news. So I let it fly when I'm in the booth. The devil a lie and I've been the truth. Living cause nobody living and nobody getting it, doing a different way. No choice selling drugs. Genocide what it does. Slavery what it does.
So I really don't know what to make of that one. As I said before, I'm a massive Kanye West fan, and I'm probably among the minority of people who really did quite enjoy Yeezus is King. This track obviously leans way more into the sort of Yeezus soundscape. The siren-like noises, the urgent drums, even Ye's cadence is very similar to a lot of the songs that he had on Yeezus. Again, I'm a big fan of Yeezus, it's grown on me over time. But to be perfectly honest, I am a fair bit disappointed in this track. I won't lie, I have high expectations of Kanye, even after how long he's been in the game. There was a moment in the second verse where I feel like Kanye really did catch his flow and started to sound pretty good. Although I'm not a huge fan of the effects they put on his vocals. Sounded very deep in the mix. One of Ye's worst tendencies I found is to repeat lines. This is purely due, I think, to his the way that he records pretty much off the top without writing things down. So I think sometimes he repeats lines for both emphasis, but also just to give him time to think of another line. And as I said, it lends itself to giving the track a little bit of a freestyle feeling. This track in particular feels much like a freestyle, doesn't feel fully formed, and the Travis feature is more or less not really there. This is one of those tracks that might sound a little bit better on headphones, alongside the video obviously referencing the Black Lives Matter movement, as do the lyrics a fair bit. I think that's generally my biggest problem with Kanye's music most recently. I do feel like he's lost the ability to find the pocket in the beat. The best, most recent example would be Follow God from Yeezus is King. I think he was absolutely spot on with that one, but it is unfortunately few and far between when he does find that pocket. And I don't think he quite found it on this beat. Obviously this beat's all over the place, and that brings an all over the place sort of scattered nature to Ye's rhymes as well. As I said, the Travis element adds a nice little bit of melody, but throughout this track is very abrasive, very walkerous, and sounds a fair bit like some of the recent stuff that JPEG Mafia has been putting out. It's an interesting choice for a first single from this God Country album. The video, of course, is very grainy and artful and touches on some very important topics. I do wish that Ye had addressed those topics maybe a little bit more coherently in the song if he was going to touch on them and have this sort of video. Yeah, as I said, it's going to be interesting to see what direction God's Country goes in. This is very, apart from obviously the ending outro, this is very different from the type of music sonically we were getting on Jesus is King, and I'm interested to see if he can somehow bring together these more industrial sounds with the gospel rap that he was doing on the last album. Yeah, as I said, a fair bit disappointed. It's just one of those tracks that I think probably will sound better in the context of a full project, but just not one that, you know, I think I'm going to be running back to very often. That being said, you know, it's new Kanye West music. There's a promise of a new Kanye album. I'm always going to be excited for this man's music, regardless of his, you know, quite out there opinions a lot of the time. The man remains a genius to me. And as I said, he is one of the major reasons I love music so much. So yeah, that's it really. I'm gonna have to, you know, sit with this video and this song for a little bit, and maybe I'll make a video on my thoughts on it a bit later. But apart from that, thank you for joining me. Do really appreciate it. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment below. What did you think of the song? And are you excited for Ye's new album? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.